Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars and welcome to another PlayStation review. Today I'm taking a look at Fabledom on the PS5. Right, what is Fabledom? Well, Fabledom is a nice, chilled out, laid back city builder with like a fairy tale aesthetic attached to it. For those of you out there that like city builder games, what we've got here is a really nice, functional, easy to play city builder that really is designed for all ages and all skill levels, I would say. Now, I've played and reviewed a lot of city builders on this channel. So I've played a fair amount of these. I've been quite looking forward to this because I loved the description of it. You know, it kind of describes it as like a laid-back city building experience. Because I love games that I can chill out and play. Just, relax, even put a bit of my favourite music on from my Spotify playlist and, just relax and play along and just see my city grow with very little kind of pressure, if you like. And that's really what you're getting there with this game. And that's what you're getting in spades with this one. It really is a lovely, chilled out experience. So let's delve a little bit deeper into this. So the idea is that you build and create your own kingdom in like a fairy tale world. You've got things like giants and witches, and there's secrets all over the map for you to kind of discover. I won't spoil them here. But this, you've got to get to kind of a certain level to be able to do that kind of exploring, but you do get there. You can send messengers out to contact other rulers on the map. The idea is you're trying to find your princess so that you can marry your princess, all that kind of stuff. So you'll send them out and kind of make contact with the other rulers, and you can trade with them. You can give them a gift to get them on side. And then when you find a princess that you want to court, you've got to kind of give her gifts so that you can court her. But you've got to kind of be careful as well that you don't kind of annoy some of these other rulers. Because they can kind of attack you. So you do have to kind of think about building like some kind of defense here in the game. There's things like heroes in this game that you get to the point where you can unlock like hero huts. And then you can kind of build up your defenses because you can be attacked in this game. It's not some of these kind of city builder games where they have that kind of mechanic in it. It's like in your face. It's like every other minute they turn up on the map and they'll destroy your buildings or set fire to this or something or other, and you never really feel like you can make any progress. That's not the case with this one. As I said, it's a pretty chilled out experience, and you can customize it at the beginning how you kind of want it in regards to difficulty. Do you want to be make it nice and easy so that those sort of events don't happen an awful lot in the game? You can crank up the difficulties, and when you go into the game, there is no multiplayer. You've got basically the standard game, which is like the story-based game, not that there's much story to speak of, and then you've got creative mode, which is where you can just create what you want with very little restrictions here. So yeah, you build up your kingdom from the ground up. You've got to build like homesteads for your population. Each homestead, I think, holds 3 or 4 people. So you build one, and the idea is like then peasants will turn up. They'll want to stay in your village. If you've got enough room, you can accept them into your village and put them to work. So you've got to kind of keep building like these homesteads so that your village can keep growing and growing and growing and growing, sort of thing, and eventually it'll turn into a village or a town and then a kingdom, and it just keeps growing and growing as these people turn up and add to your population. You also build lots of other things, obviously the usual kind of stuff that you see in these kind of games. You've got like lumber camps, mills, farms, stone quarries. You've got like wells that you've got to build so that you can get water, fishing camps, like somewhere where you can make coal, because you've got to prepare for the winter in this game. The winters can be quite harsh, so you've got to make sure you've got enough coal and food stored to get you through the winter sort of thing, because most of the things on your farm won't grow during the winter. So you've got to kind of prepare for all of that. Like I said, so there are different seasons, and you've got to kind of protect your kingdom as well. There is a fairly decent and functional tutorial here when the game starts. It's I think this game, personally for me, I think this game is very, very easy to pick up and learn how to play. The tutorial kind of is reasonably helpful, but it's not like one of those that completely holds your hands or anything. There is little in the way of like voice acting here. Occasionally you'll hear cute little voices pop up and do a little sentence here and there, but it's not constant or anything. So if you did want to listen to like your own music with your headphones on, you're not really going to be missing an awful lot here. You can buy new territories, so at the beginning you kind of just end up, as you can see here, with like one little square, and you can buy others, and they get more expensive the more you buy. So that's how you extend your kingdom. And you can also like trade. You've got like trade options with your neighbours and stuff. They might ask you for a certain amount of coal or wood or planks or stone or anything like that, any of your resources. And if you've got it, you can accept it and they'll give you coin, and vice versa, that sort of thing. And there'll be little random world events that will kind of pop up as well that you can kind of take part in. And there are nothing major, nothing spectacular or anything like that. Nothing that's going to kind of make the game like overly challenging or anything like that. It just kind of now, for me, what I'm trying to get across here is, for me, games like this. I mean, you've got a bar where you can speed up the gameplay if you want. If you want to shoot through it, the building process of stuff. I actually sometimes quite like just watching them going about their business, zooming in, seeing what they're doing. And they're all kind of doing what they do. You've all got little jobs, so you can assign workers to each of the places. You can assign workers to your farm and your lumber camps and your stone quarries, and they'll all go about their business. You've got labourers' huts, so they'll kind of sit there until you want them to go about labouring and building and that kind of stuff. And it's really nice to kind of just see them go at it and just wander around the map and go about their daily business. And I think the game as well, personally, I think the game looks very, very pretty. It's very colourful. It's got this real light cartoony aesthetic to it, very pleasant on the eye. And there's not a lot really here to give you in regard to massive negatives here. I mean, if you like city builder games, you know exactly what you're going to get here, kind of. For those of you that's played these sort of games before, it follows very, very similar to mechanics to what you're used to seeing in these types of games. There's going to be no major surprises for you here. And I've had no bugs, no crashes, nothing like that to worry about here with this game. It's just quietly been expanding my kingdom, learning the new mechanics as they come up, and they pop up occasionally. You've got like your objectives on the left hand side that gives you like a little goal to aim for. And that's what kind of slowly introduces you to the mechanics of the game. And within a couple of hours of playing this game, you'll be flying through it and kind of just enjoying the gameplay. I mean, the game itself is $19.99. It is not an expensive purchase. And I think for the amount of time and an amount of enjoyment you can get out of a game like this, I think it is personally, for me, well worth the money. I haven't played a lot of city builders this year. There hasn't been an awful lot of them. But I have certainly been enjoying my time in this, and this is another one I will definitely be putting an awful lot more time into. It's fun, it's cute, it's not overly challenging, it's nice and relaxing, and I think you guys out there will probably enjoy it if this is your type of game. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. I'll be back, of course, with plenty more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.